Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. This is Gigi, and this morning I just want to let you guys know a little something before I head out and start my day. Um, it's all about the healing process and learning how to let go. And when you learn how to channel and shift your energy into certain things, that'll just make you a little bit more happier. So I've channeled and learned how to shift my energy more into writing. Like I said, most of us, we're very tense people, so we could tend to like really hold on to a lot of energy, and we need a way to release that energy. So like I said, if you're into yoga or whatever type of exercise routines you have, cooking, arts and crafts, walking, if you like to walk, if you like to sing, you play instruments, um, you know, record music, whatever you do, make sure that you do it so you can release that energy, that built up energy. And, like I said, we've all been in the situation, in the space where we've held on to people, places, and or things that we had to walk away from. But because we had this bond with it, right? Because we had this bond with it, we just were unable to really let go of control issues. And the moment that we thought that we let go of control issues, we still didn't, because we still held on, which is still holding on to control issues. But like I said, the moment you just say, you take a step back and you look at the situation and you go, okay, I've been holding on to the situation for eons, for, weeks, months, years, whatever. Like, it's time to just let it go and let me just find my happiness, find my peace, because whatever you're trying to hold on to, the more you hold on to it and you're not actually letting it go and healing and learning lessons from it, the more you're kind of pushing it away. So it's like you're holding on to it so tight as you're suffocating it. So it's like the moment you just loosen up and you shift your perspective or your focus to something else, just for like a slight second, you shift your focus on your perspective onto something else, you're gonna be on a go. You're gonna be on a fire. All these new creativity, the new creative sparks are going to happen and things are just going to start taking off. You're really going to really be setting your goal. Like I said, you could take a spiritual shower, you could take a spiritual bath and just release. Just sit there. I don't care if you have to cry it out. Persian is very, very good. It helps you release it. Um, so if you have to just cry it out and admit, how you feel, like if the situation hurts you, if you felt neglected, if you felt abandoned, if you felt rejected, like, if you felt unloved, if you felt like people were backstabbers, or, like you felt like you couldn't trust people, like whatever the situation is, go within and pull out those feelings, look at them in the face and say, this is what I felt and this is what I choose not to feel anymore. Because the moment you start to get your shit together, the moment other things are going to start to shift into, your life. So, like I said, we can be our own worst enemy. We could hold ourselves back. We could be in our own way. So the moment you jump the fuck out your way, it's like trying to walk in. It's like trying to walk across a highway. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're really trying to hurt yourself. It's like, what are you doing? You know you can't walk across this highway. All these cars coming past, like you're gonna hurt yourself. You're gonna kill yourself. Like something's gonna happen. Like if you make it across, you're blessed. But you're really risking it. Like I said, the moment you really start to align and see the worthiness and the worthiness in you and what you truly want and set your true intentions, and and say, nah, I choose to be happy. I choose to be around people that love me, people that accept me, appreciates me, people that doesn't hold me back or throw blockages in my way due to, envy and jealousy and all this other things. And I just want authentic people in my life, but that has to start with you first. You have to prove yourself authentic. You have to prove yourself, self-love and self-worth. And you have to, instead of looking for what you want in someone else, you have to look for it in yourself, because it all starts and ends with you. You feel that? It all starts and ends with you. So if you're not proving yourself self-worth, how's somebody else going to be able to do it? If you can't show your own self-love, how's somebody else going to be able to show you love? If you don't know how to communicate clearly with other people, people are not going to know how to communicate clearly with you. You see what I'm starting? Like, you have to be the initiator. You have to be the starter, because it's your life and it's what you want. So you have to start. You have to go after it. You have to achieve it. You have to set those boundaries. You cannot allow people to walk all over you. You can't say like, oh, I just want love, and then love come in and you allow people to use you like a doormat. Like, everything is an equal give and take. It's an equal exchange. It's a 6 of Pentacles. You put in and you reap the rewards, whether it's good or it's bad. It's up to you. You have to be the alpha and the omega. You have to be the starter and the ender. You have to say, this is what I'm going to start and this is what I'm going to end. You can't be flip-floppy and in between and I don't know and this is that. You have to give it up to God and say, you know what, I release it. If it's for me, if you feel like this is for me, then it shall be. But until then, I'm going to take my steps forward and I'm going to move forward and I'm going to shift my energy and my attention onto something else. And that's why I, tell people to get you, I got a 3 subject notebooks, and you could do a book of thoughts, like whatever you think, like whatever creative things that comes to your mind, you can write it down. You could do a book of deeds. And in the morning, before you wake up, when you do your manifestations and your affirmations and your meditation in the morning, go into your notebook of book of deeds and write down what you want to achieve that day. And it could be making a certain amount of people smile. It could be, uh, doing a good deed for somebody. Like I said, saying hi to somebody, making somebody smile, holding a door open for people, cracking a joke. Do good deeds for yourself. It don't have to always be for other people, but it could be good deeds for yourself. Make yourself happy that day. Raise your vibrations to the highest level of high, like you never raised your vibrations before. And then once you write that in the morning of what you want to achieve, of your needs that you want to achieve, make sure that it's not egotistical. Make sure it's not from a low vibrational point, or it's like, you doing it out of, like I said, ego and pride. Like, throw that all to the side and do it out of your heart. Like, what do you really want to do? Mine, it'll be just making people laugh. It'll just be communicating with people and talking to people and, educating people on certain things at my job. People that don't really know. It could be, your book of deeds could be eating a salad. Your book of deeds could be drinking a gallon of water. Like, I'm so happy that I drink this gallon of water. I feel good. I feel And it's like, your book of deeds could be going for a walk. Like, it's a deed to yourself. It's something that you want to achieve. It's something that you aspire to do. It's something that, and then at the end of the day, once your day is, you're back home, you done took your shower or whatever, then you go into your book and you recap that day. And you write it out of all the good things that you've done, not only for other people, but to yourself. If somebody came up to you with an attitude, how did you change it around? Did you crack a joke? Did they laugh? Or were you, going toe to toe with them, like about to beat their ass? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you have the power to change whatever situation that you're in. You just have to do it. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. You could write a book of manifestation. You could just write a book of your day-to-day activity. It don't have to be a book of deeds. It don't have to be a book of thoughts. It can just be your day-to-day activity. Today, set what you want to do today. Or you can whatever, or how another way you can do it is that you can freaking go throughout your day, and when you get back home and you're right before you go to bed, recap on your day and recap all the things that happened from the moment you woke up to the moment you got back into your house. And then as time go on and you start to do this every day, you can look back at all the changes that you've made, right? Because now you're putting your focus and your intentions onto something else. You're not putting your focus and your attention onto a certain person, place, or thing. You're doing something more positive, something that is going to elevate you, something that's going to grow you. And that's what we all want. We want to elevate. We want to grow. We want to, achieve our highest of achievements, and, especially if it's like you want to go to school, you want to go back to school, or you want a certain job or whatever. It's a lot of people that don't apply to certain schools or certain jobs because they feel like they don't have the qualification. A lot of people don't have the qualification, but do that stop them from applying? No. If, like I'm telling you, the moment you have self-confidence in yourself and you are vibing high, I'm telling you, the universe is going to make miracles. You can apply to a management position and never worked a management job before, but because your vibe is high and you're interacting with people and they love your energy, they will over fucking look that. They will, like, a manager will really overlook that because they love your energy, they love the communication, they love your vibe, and it's just something about you, right? And let's say if that manager doesn't want to, if they say, I really can't hire you, that manager will still have some type of communication with you. Whether they want to be your friend, whether they want to take you out on a date, whether they want your Instagram, they want your Snapchat, they want your TikTok, they're going to have some type of interest in you. They're going to want you to be in their energy in some type of way. In some type of way, even if you don't get the manager position and they say we could give you an assistant manager or we could give you a lead position, you're still in that energy. You're still in their energy, and they're going to love that. And especially if you keep that energy up, and you're going to move the fuck up, because they're going to see, they're going to want you to be in that position that you came for. But they, some jobs, they have to go through their protocols. Now, if you're low vibe and you don't have self-confidence in yourself and you feel like, oh, I'm not going to get this because I don't have the qualification, guess what? You're going to flop on that interview. You're going to flop on whatever career that is. If you're looking for graphic designers because you're about to start a business, talk to them. See what their price. Most of them have Instagram. They have their pricing list on there, their websites on there, and and just talk to them. Some of them are really reasonable. Some of them are not. Like I said, for the best of the best, you're gonna have to pay top dollar, or you can take it upon yourself and learn. Invest in the software and learn it. You know what I'm saying? But to have the best of the best, you're going to have to pay top dollar. And you're going to have to just take that leap of faith and go, you know what? This is my top dollar. This is what I want. This is my business. And this is what I'm going for. And damn it, I'm doing it. And you have to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you shift that perspective, once you change your outlook on certain things and you look away and you look towards something else, baby, manifestations are coming through, but you have to continue it. You have to keep it up. It's not something that you could do for one day and then you jump back into something. No, it's something that you have to, push yourself every day to do. It takes 21 days to break a cycle, to break a habit. So, that's like exercising or eating healthy. You know what I'm saying? Drinking more water. It's something that most people, I know people that don't drink water at all. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, to better yourself, you have to consistently, you know, be on that path. You have to prove yourself consistent. Like, not consistent from anyone else, but you have to prove yourself. This is all about showing you that you can do it, because you don't need validation from other people. You don't need other people to tell you that you're pretty or you're handsome or that you're sexy or you look good or that you're smart or that they love you. That's something that you have to do for yourself. You have to prove yourself consistent. You have to prove yourself worthy. You have to prove yourself love. Because if the only time you feel happy or you feel love and you feel safe and you feel secure and you feel like that motherfucking, bomb ass person is when somebody else is telling you or when somebody else is giving you that energy, then you really don't feel it for yourself. If you could lay down in your own bed and feel empty and feel like you need somebody there, then you got some work to do in yourself because you don't need nobody else in your bed but you, unless you have a kid. Like, and at that point, you don't need your kid in your bed because you could be like, you got to go to your own space. Like I said, everything starts and ends with you. You are the alpha and the omega of your own life. You have to prove yourself worthy. Like I said, of course, when you're attached to certain things, certain habits, certain traits that even you inherited from another life and you bring it here, or it's been, you know, installed upon you as a child and you grew up in it or whatever, you have to break that cycle and you have to prove yourself worthy. You have to prove yourself everything that you inspire to be. Look at all the the kids that start out selling beanies and hoodies, and then they start in like back in the day, like I'm gonna say in like 2000 and or 2006. Remember when the girls used to sell like the keychains, like the fur keychains and like the fur slides and stuff like that, like years ago? Look at them. They just started out doing something. Get into something creative. If you like to paint, paint. Don't let nobody tell you what you can't do, because those same people that's telling you what you can't do is the same people that's going to try to hold you back so you will never be able to achieve it. Why? Because they were never able to achieve anything in their life. So why should you be able to achieve what you want to achieve if they couldn't achieve it? Misery love company, and if they can keep you back, they will. But once they see that you're thriving and you're going forward and you're going towards what you want to go towards, and you're putting on your big girl panties and your big boy drawers and you jumping into it, and you just throwing your hands up to God and say lead the way, and you are moving through traffic while they're stuck in traffic. Of course, they're gonna throw so much hate and bad energy at you, but you're protected. You're protected. Pray more. Love yourself more. Learn how to take a step back and observe people's behavior. Learn how to observe people's movements, the way people talk, how they talk, the words that they say. And you can even test people. Just start to say positive things and see the look on their face or the words that they say or the body language that they give off. Once you start paying attention to that, you can start to discern people and you can start to pull back your energy and maneuver away from them. Look how many people became successful, and then guess what? All of a sudden, their friends wanted to out them. Their friends wanted to run into the blogs, or their family members wanted to run to the blogs and tell their business. It's not other people's business to tell your business. Sis, I would hit somebody with a cease and desist so quick. I would hit somebody with a lawsuit so quick that you want to open your mouth and you want to tell business that's not yours. Now you're going to have to pay the price. You know what I'm saying? And that goes for family members too. If you have a mother, a father, a sister, a brother, a aunt, an uncle, or whatever, and you're trying to go into a certain career field, or you changing your major in college, and they're like, whoa, you can't do that, you can't. Who the fuck are you to tell me what I can and can't do? Who are you to tell me what I can and can't do with my life? Just because you never took initiative to get your life where you wanted it to be, then doesn't mean that I have to follow your footsteps. No, I'm going to do what I'm going to do. And if you don't like it, then bon voyage. Like, goodbye, good riddance. See you later. I don't know what to tell you because you hold no significant, you know, influence to my life. I don't need your approval. That's what y'all have to start telling people. Like, well, I don't need your approval, so I don't care about what you say. Like, y'all really have to start putting people in their place and speaking your truth. Like I said, like we've all been there. We all let people dictate our movements and throw us off course. We've all done it. I've done it. We all have done it. But you have to step into your power and say, I don't need your opinion. So when somebody's doubting your business, say, okay, it's cool. But just to let you know that I'm going to make it, just to let you know that I will achieve it. And the moment that I do, I don't want you to talk to me. I don't want you to look at me. Don't ask me for nothing. Continue to live your life. Continue to live your life the way you said my life would be. Because all that karma is going to come back on you. I don't care if you're my dad. I don't care if you're my mom. I don't care if you're my kid. You're an adult. You got to fend for yourself. You understand what I'm saying? It's like once you start taking those initiatives on your life and you start putting people in their place and you start raising your vibration and doing things that's good for you, baby, ain't nothing in the world. God in the universe ain't going to shift mountains to give you. Ain't nothing in the world you're going to ever feel like you need, because you always going to have it. All right. So that's just a little something that I wanted to come on here and tell you guys. You got to have faith in yourself. You got to learn to let go and trust the process. Let go of people, let go of energy. Prove yourself worthy, prove yourself love. Continue to smile, continue to just be a better you every day, no matter what, somebody try to throw at you. Take spiritual baths, take spiritual showers, do prayers of protection, meditate more, pray more, and just align yourself to the most highest and most authentic you that you can do, that you can be. Like, there's tons of meditations on YouTube, from chakra to healing to prayers, anything. Even if you play it while you're sleeping, so be it, right? Whatever is meant for you is meant for you. Let it go, release it, and if it comes back, then you know. All right, so guys, this has been just my message of the morning. Don't forget to hit up the Anchor and the podcast, the Anchor, which is the podcast, and the Instagram, which is the Collective Consciousness 777. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, comment. And I will catch you later, even later on today or tomorrow morning. All right. Have a great day. Peace and love.